In the Western Caribbean, there is a tropical storm. By the middle of the week, there will be a hurricane coming very close to where we are on the north central Gulf Coast. You've got to keep up with the forecast. Use your free News 5 weather app. It's Tropical Storm Michael, just to the east of the Yucatan Peninsula, not moving very fast right now, but it is going to get into the Gulf of Mexico. All computer models take it northward. They don't agree with each other. They're not supposed to, and they all show different timing, locations, and paths by Wednesday. Also notice how some wiggle back and forth, which is not an unusual motion for a hurricane or tropical storm. What that means is when it comes closer, we'll be looking at it more specifically, and you might notice it's shifting, but that doesn't mean it's turning. The overall motion of this storm, when you take all the available data, right now looks like it'll go north until it hits the coast and then more rapidly head to the northeast. Notice the wind projections. By tomorrow late, it could be a Category 1 hurricane. By Tuesday, it could be a Category 2. And right now, it's pointing toward the Florida Panhandle or the Big Bend of Florida, which is Apalachicola, toward Tallahassee, toward Cedar Key, Florida. Notice again the projections, 100-mile-an-hour winds by Tuesday evening. By Wednesday evening, assuming it goes inland, winds on the way down to 85 miles an hour. That's still a hurricane. That's still strong enough. We need to be alert, and even though most of the News 5 area is not in the cone, it doesn't mean we will get zero impact, especially considering the storm could move farther toward the west. So latest scenario, and most models are doing this right now, taking it northward through Tuesday. Our weather tomorrow, okay, Tuesday breezy, but Wednesday is the day when that system gets close to the coast. There are a couple of models that I'm seeing that actually still hold this in the Gulf on Wednesday and don't take it inland until Thursday. But even those models tend to take it more to our east than toward us. So Wednesday at noon, there could be a hurricane making landfall somewhere in the Florida Panhandle with impact on the News 5 area. Look at what we get, a north wind, an offshore wind. That's the better side to be on when a hurricane or a tropical storm is on the way. The other side of the storm, you get the storm surge, you get the risk of tornadoes, and you tend to get the heavier rain. So here's a projection from tonight all the way into Friday, and it shows most of our area should see a couple inches of rain, nothing too far out of the ordinary. Once you get into the Panhandle, especially toward Destin, toward Tallahassee and Gainesville, 3 to 6, maybe more inches of rain. Again, the rain limited because the system should be a steady mover. But we won't know until it gets close. What we do know, though, is going to become a hurricane. It's going to come toward us. There are no watches right now. I expect the watches to be issued tomorrow, and that will narrow down what part of the coast the storm is more likely to directly impact. Our weather, we're okay. Here on our Alpha Sky Cam at News 5, we are 78 degrees, and today was the first day this month that we didn't hit 90 degrees at Mobile's airport. How's that for trivia? Tomorrow's the anniversary of Hurricane Nate, so lots of weather trivia and anniversaries. Our night is quiet, our morning is smooth. We will see temperatures warming into the upper 80s. Overall, tomorrow by late afternoon, we'll start to see some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So tomorrow, again, an ordinary day. Tuesday starts to get breezy with rip currents. Wednesday will be our most active day, and after that, you can finally say fall.